Hi, Goa Flowers. I'm Anita Goa and welcome to Philosophy Friday. Today I'm going to make an attempt, at least, to answer this huge question. What is a yogic lifestyle? So I don't think it's a very easy question to answer actually, because I think it's, pretty complex and there can be a lot of different answers, I think, to this question, what is a yogic lifestyle? It might be different for me than what it is for you, but I think that a lifestyle is the way that you live your life. A yogic lifestyle is for someone, I guess, who practices yoga. I've been practicing yoga for some time, and I have never really thought of myself as living a yogic lifestyle, and I've never really had that as a goal to live a yogic lifestyle. But I know that my goal has always been to live a life that I love, to live a life that feels fulfilling. And I just always have wanted to enjoy life. And also I have always also wanted to live a life and be in a place, be with people where I can be exactly the person that I am. Those things have just always been very, very important to me. And whether I would be practicing yoga or not, I think that those things would be very important to me regardless. But I do think that, when we are on the yogic path, when we practice yoga, we do become very aware of our thoughts, our actions. We become aware of, the people around us, our surroundings in general. And when I think about the definition of yoga, which I love Patanjali's definition in the Yoga Sutras, that yoga is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. That to me is very important. I try my best to not live a life where my mind fluctuates too much up and down. I try to practice as much yoga as I can, deep breathing, meditation, to calm and even out my mind. The definition of a yogi, which also resonates a lot with me, is from Brahmacharya, that a yogi is someone who has energy inside of his or her body. And that to me is very, very important. I'm extremely sensitive to energy. I can feel someone's energy right away. And I know whether that energy resonates with me, if I want that energy in my life, or if that energy does not resonate with me and I don't want it in my life. Because I have always felt, I think even before I practice yoga, that, people either give you energy or people suck energy out of you. And I've always been very aware of that. So my relationships with people is of extreme importance, that I can't spend time with people who suck my energy. Also, the way that I have my house, I need to have a certain amount of order in my house. I need to have a certain amount of order in my life. And if I feel like I don't have that, that sucks energy or prana out of my body. So I try to live my life in a way where I have energy inside, where I'm not just giving it away, or I'm waiting for Friday to come and then I'm using the whole entire weekend to recuperate. The yamas and the niyamas, I think are these 10 commandments that we try to live by. And I'm going to list them in the description box below, as well as I'm going to write a little bit more about this in my blog on anitagoa.com/blog. Because the yamas and the niyamas, I think, are very important. It's the way that how we look at ourselves, how we look at the world. Of course, we want to try to avoid violence and practice non-violence towards ourselves and towards others. We want to, try to practice being content, Samtosa. And Aparigraha is, a huge one, and not being greedy. Trying to live your life as lightly as you possibly can. I don't think that, you need to let go of everything. I'm definitely a person, I like nice things. I love beautiful, expensive designer handbags. And although I'm not as attached to them now as, I used to be, or addicted to them, I love handbags, and I probably always will. But I don't think that defines me as not being a yogi. It's really asana. It always boils down to asana to me, of finding out what matters to you. What do you like? Just really spend time paying attention to what it is that means something to you. And that to me is asana. When you are secure in who you are, in what you believe in what it is that means something to you, then it really doesn't matter what other people think. So you want to eat meat? Go ahead and eat meat. If somebody who doesn't eat meat and practices yoga has a problem with that, then it's their problem. If you want to have a drink and that's fine with you, go ahead and have a drink. Somebody has a problem with it, that's their problem. But if it doesn't affect you in a negative way, I think that we have, so many different options within our yogic lifestyle. If you go along the path and you feel like what you're eating and what you're doing, what you're saying is harming you, of course, then you have to look at that. But I think that a yogic lifestyle is, sort of like any other lifestyle. We are just maybe a little bit more aware of our actions and our choices than maybe somebody who doesn't practice yoga. But then again, I know many people who don't practice yoga who are living amazing, beautiful, fulfilled, decent lives. So to answer the question is very challenging for me, as you can tell, but I hope that maybe I've given you some ideas. And I think that if you just try to stay true to yourself, you are constantly just going to move forward and keep finding your flow, follow your flow, and forward you will go. So let me know what a yogic lifestyle is to you and how you try to live your life, and share it with me in the comment box below. And if you like it, this video, give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to reading your comments. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.